Hey everybody, how's it going? Sitting here in the patio having my morning coffee. Just wanted to tell you about a synchronicity I had when I woke up this morning. And then I wanted to ask if you could contribute down below in the comments section with some theories of what you think's going on. A lot of you have had a lot of time to think about this, watch a lot of videos, and I'm sure a lot of you have pretty strong feelings on what your gut feeling about what's really going on. So anyhow, I got up this morning. I woke up and I heard a knock on the door, and it was the UPS guy. But I had some 80s music playing, and right when the guy knocked on the door, 1 or 2 seconds afterwards, the song that was playing said, "Somebody's knocking on my door." It was like right in the song. And I just, whoa. I mean, this is like every day now. I mean, this stuff is just continuing to be off the charts, the synchronicities and everything. So, anyhow, I just wanted to throw that out there. But this video is about you. This is about your story. You see, in my last video, a lot of you opened up and, you kind of said what you think's going on or your feelings on things. And to me, that was my favorite video I've done. I've done almost 50 videos on the Mandela Effect. And it just makes me feel really good to hear other people's stories. So I wanted this video to be about that. I wanted to ask all of you if you could please give us your theory. A lot of you have had more time than me. I've had 4 months, a little over 4 months of dealing with this on a daily basis. But some of you have been dealing with this for 8 months, a year, up to a year. I know a few people have been making videos on this for a year. I just found out about it 4 months ago, but what do you really think is going on? Now, I knew this was coming. That's what blows my mind. Okay, could you give us your defining moment? Or what was it that sealed the deal for you? You see, I was making videos years ago about a coming shift in humanity. A coming consciousness shift in the collective. And I'm going to put a link down below. I have almost 1 million views on a video I did. Had to do with blood moons. But I tied in everything at that moment that I had thought was happening in the awakening. Now, also, if you could, talk about whether you feel you've been involved in some type of spiritual awakening over the past however many years. Mine started on 9/11. So it's been 15 years. Some people just a few years ago felt like they started having an awakening. That's really what I think this is all about. I don't think it's CERN. I don't think it's Satan. I don't think it's witchcraft. I mean, sure, it could be all those things. I don't know. Could be CERN, when you're playing around in a 17-mile tunnel underground, slamming subatomic particles together at the speed of light. Who knows what you're going to do? But I don't know if, there's people making videos saying, well, it's time travel. Well, if someone travels back in time to 1950 and changed the logo, wouldn't that have been the logo it was during my lifetime? So how would I had a memory of a different logo? So I don't know if it's time travel or, this gets so hard to understand as you're talking about different dimensions and realities. Maybe they changed it in one reality, but they didn't change it in another. So I don't know. To me, no one really knows what's happening, but I really feel in my gut that this has to do with spiritual awakening and finding out who we are. The ancients knew this was coming. I've put it in videos that I've done in years past. I was someone who was doing videos on the Federal Reserve and finance and gold and silver for 6.5 years here on YouTube. And then all of a sudden, I got hit with this phenomenon, and that's all I've really been covering. And I've been helping people, providing a forum down here below where people talk about these things. It's an incredible experience. Just going to the store and seeing Jif and seeing Rice Krispies. I remember a C in Rice Krispies. Seeing Fruit Loops and all the cereals, and just going through life now is just an incredible thing. Driving along and I say, hey, there's JC Panay to my wife, and just joke around. Or Staples with the weird L and Chucky. Hey, look, my wife mentioned Chuck E. Cheese. We were going to go to Santa Cruz, and she says, well, why don't we just take our daughter to Chuck E. Cheese? I'm like, what'd you say? Chuck E. Cheese? That's what I remember. So she says things that I remember, but that's not how it is. And my daughter says, Chuck E. Cheese's, Daddy. And so, she's funny. We were in the grocery store the other day, and they changed the aisles around. And she says, hey, Daddy, these aisles used to go, diagonally. And then she says, Mandela Effect. I said, no, honey, they actually changed the setup here. This is not a Mandela Effect, but she's so funny. It's hard for her not to hear what's going on because I'm talking about this on a, daily basis. This is part of my life now. And some people don't understand it. There's been a whole wave of people that have been coming to my videos, the younger generation, teenagers and stuff, because there's been some pretty well-known YouTubers with 1 million plus subscribers talking about this now. So I have waves of people coming and, this is retarded. Oh, you're dumb. What you did right there, that was Photoshop. Someone just said to me on one of my maps, and I responded and I said, yes, it is Photoshop. You're not pointing out something that you're so bright that other people are falling for something. It is Photoshop. That's the whole point. I'm showing you what my past memory is, what's more familiar to me in my memory. So people just are confused. They don't understand what's going on. A lot of people making videos about how everything's changing. I keep seeing videos. Well, this has changed and that's changed. And nothing's changed in this reality. Everything's always been the way it is in this reality. Nothing's changed. But so people are making videos and then people come across them and go, wow, how'd that change? I saw some people making a video about the Bible, showing an 1820 Bible or something, saying, so look here, nothing's changed, this is how it is. Well, they don't understand the phenomenon, because you're right, that old Bible should be that way. Nothing's changed. But they're saying that, just everything is changing and they're getting so confused and they're thinking that they can just point out and debunk the phenomenon by pointing out things in this reality that haven't changed. So anyhow, I'll put a link down below to my blood moon video. If you've never seen it, you really need to see it, because it's amazing that I was able to make a video like that talking about a coming shift in human consciousness, and then I feel like I'm experiencing that shift. So I'm totally mind blown by that video I created a couple years ago. But I've been on this path. I've been researching the ages. I've been researching the ending of the age of Pisces with Jesus as the great fisherman, and him saying that his return would be when you go and meet a man who's carrying a pitcher of water, follow him into the house that he goes into. There's this one verse in the Bible. To me, that's astrological. There's so much astrological stuff that's gone on, and it's all laid out in the stars. We are a microcosm of the macrocosm. The whole zodiac is laid out in the man. That's the Last Supper video that I did. I could put a link down that if you're interested. The whole zodiac, the 12 signs, they're laid out in our body. And what Da Vinci did as an occultist, not meaning evil, meaning hidden knowledge, which we're all starting to learn now, the mystery schools are being revealed. The veil's being lifted, and we are becoming privy to this knowledge, which was just held in the mystery schools back in Egyptian times in Sumeria. The average guy had no idea about any of this occult knowledge. Well, it's all coming out now, and it's part of the unveiling. The apocalypse is happening, which means an unveiling. Doesn't mean end of the world. Hollywood tried to scare you with all their 2012, end of the world, all those movies and everything. No, 2012 was a shift in consciousness that many different cultures and ancient civilizations knew was going to come at this time. That's what this is to me. This is a huge awakening. We're finding out who we are. The veil's being lifted. And that's what this is. That's what this effect is. Now, sure, there's a science part of this with quantum physics and everything, which I've been studying, and it's complicated and I don't fully understand. And that plays in on it, but that's just part of the reality, how reality is. But our consciousness is separate. There's this whole unseen world that a lot of people don't agree with, that even exists or whatever. And we're not going to go down that road, but I mainly just wanted to say that my theory is that this is part of an awakening. We're finding out who we are. We're shifting into, say, 5D, from a 3D into a 5D. The new Earth. See, the whole Dolores Cannon thing, when I made my blood moon video, I never knew anything about that. I've been led in so many new directions after realizing this. this shift. So Dolores Cannon's work is incredible. It's just, you know, the truth bell's ringing for me when I listen to that information. And so if you haven't checked out Dolores Cannon, you're going to want to check out her work. And it's just an incredible experience. This whole thing has been so incredible. And I'm going to continue to make videos on the Mandela Effect. Sorry if you're one of my old financial subscribers. Some of you are on board. Some of you notice things being different. Others of you have dropped off. Like half of... I had 10,000 subscribers. I lost 5,000 people over this. This is a big deal, everybody. This is not me trying to be a shill and troll and all this, I don't know, ridiculous comments from people. This is real. I am genuine. This is a real experience for me. I'm speaking to you from the heart. You don't see me jumping around and editing the heck out of this video. I'm talking to you right off the top of my head. I'm not editing the heck out of this and bouncing around. And I understand a lot of these teenagers are making those videos, they edit the heck out of them. They're hard for me to watch. And it's hard to, if you're just researching something and you really want to be passionate about it, make a video, and it's hard to remember everything. I understand that. You got notes. I always had notes and stuff when I was doing my financial videos because you want to sound intelligent about what you're talking about. But me personally, it means more when I watch a video and people just speak from the heart. They're not editing the heck out of it. And that's what this is. I've made videos in the past, so I edit them. But this here, there's no editing going on. It's just you and I. I'm just talking to you. I'm just telling you how I feel. And that's what you're going to get from this channel. So, unfortunately, you're not going to get a lot of financial information any longer out of this channel. You're just going to get the phenomenon. It's going to become a channel talking about the awakening and discovering what powerful creators we are. And really, what's really going on? That's what I've wanted to know my whole life. What is life? What is going on? Why am I here? I've had that burning inside of me my whole life. And so that's how I ended up getting down this path of this awakening. And it was just going to happen no matter what. So I really would like you to check out the Blood Moon video, if you're still with me in this video. Because almost 1 million views I have on that video. It blows me away watching it now that I was able to put a video like that together. And I just really enjoy making it. It's almost like I was inspired. Some type of divine inspiration. I don't know how I was even able to make that video. It just went together so well and talked about the coming shift in human consciousness. And I think we're here. So please tell the defining moment for you when you realized something was really going on. I don't know if I told you, but for me it was the map. I think I've mentioned this before, but when the whole world map changed overnight for me, I knew there was something going on. There was no doubt in my mind. It was the map, and then I had made a few different videos about a coming shift in human consciousness. So I knew something was coming, and so there's just no doubt in my mind at all. I don't care what anybody says. And I know a lot of you feel the same way. So if you could just leave a comment about what you really think is going on and your defining moment, I think a lot of people would really enjoy reading those comments down below. So I guess that's about it. Almost 14 minutes into this. Thanks for all the support, all the, the thank yous. And I had someone say they were so thankful for me mentioning Dolores Cannon, and they thanked me for changing their life, and I was just blown away. So if you're watching this, wow, you're so welcome. I don't even know what to say. To just have someone say thank you for changing my life, it's such an incredible feeling that comment gave me. So if you happen to be seeing this, I feel very grateful that I was even able to do that, to help you out like that. So that's it, everyone. I'll be doing some more. Oh, I wanted to ask, if you're still here with me, almost 15 minutes in, I wanted to ask if you think I should continue with the voting videos. I think I have 28 voting videos. They've been fun. They've been fun to make. I know a lot of you have enjoyed them. Should I continue? I can make 100 of them. I mean, I think I'm going to continue. I just wanted to hear from you guys and women, ladies, whatever. Say you guys, but I mean, used to be mainly men on the channel here with the financial information, but now there's a lot more women and everything. So everybody, if you could just let me know if you think I should continue with those videos, I'd appreciate that. But so that's about it. I will be talking to everyone soon.